Well, good morning everybody. I'm heading over to the super secret spot and oh yeah, it's gonna be... How do you guys get back here? That's right, all familiar spot. I've got some goodies planned for today, so give me a sec, let me unload all of this stuff that you're about to see right here. Yeah, buddy! Today is my birthday, and I totally got in the book. I banged in, I called in, and I'm out here fishing. So it's a work day, but I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna call in and go fishing. I find that whenever I take some time for myself, just to unwind and disconnect from the busyness of everything, then I'm able to be more present and kind of give more back to my family. So goal for today is to hopefully catch some fish on some good things. Get it real quick. Dun, da, da, da. Real quick, live the dream, like these little stickers. The goal for today is to see if this thing is worth the hype. Let me try to get a thumbnail picture real quick. I think one of those should work, right? Chatterbait Mini Max compact bladed jig. This is a 3/8 ounce Chatterbait Mini Max made by Z-Man. Got it in black and blue. So the big question today is this thing worth the hype? That's what I want to find out. And hopefully we'll be able to answer that. I want to thank you for joining me today. I'm gonna get that tied on. Let me cut off this other little... Guys, you gotta look at this real quick. This thing is beautiful. I think it's perch color, swim jig, made by DadFishTackle. Well. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm that fishing noob. I'm out here on the testing grounds, the proving grounds, the honey hole, the super secret sauce place, Little Creek. Got with me my Old Town Sportsman PDL106 and 2 rods. If you're new to the channel, nice 2 rods, right? If you're returning to my channel, yeah, normally I have a crap ton more, but today my goal is just to see if this Chatterbait Mini Max is worth the hype. So I have 2 rods with me. The other one is a Chatterbait cross eyes, I think that's what it is. Chatterbait cross eyes. That's just a backup in case I lose this Mini Max. But got 2 rods, got a Lew's Speed Spool and my Lew's BB1 Pro. No, I mean today's pretty stripped down. Just got a crate, 2 rods, my cameras of course, no fish finder, nothing else crazy. Just day of fishing. Really going to go through and really see if I can catch some fish, or if I even notice a big difference, a drastic difference with that versus the cross eyes or Chatterbait Mini or an off-brand Chatterbait or a Chatterbait like full size. So we'll see. But I want to thank you guys for joining me out here on this adventure. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. But without further ado, you know what time it is. I will see you out on the water. Oh yeah. Sorry, there's fountain noise. I'm planning on making some casts over here first. First order of business is, what should I throw on this? Got an idea. Let me see, hold on. So real quick, the first thing I'm noticing is this thing is super compact, crazy light. I did get the 3/8 ounce. So I mean, it's not, I didn't expect it to be super heavy, but it's lighter than what I was initially anticipating or thinking. Let me look through this bag of good old DadFishTackle. You guys already know. I know what I'm looking for. I just need to figure out what bag it's in. I'm looking for these tiny little, it's a tiny little, like, it's a Ned rig. But I think that's gonna be crazy compact. And I think a good, yeah, here we go. This is, I think this is gonna be good. Of course I'm going to match, throw in some black and blue. And I mean, if that doesn't work, I've got paddle tails, I've got, the normal stuff too. But this is compact. It doesn't have a crazy amount of action compared to like a paddle tail. So I think this is going to be money. At least that's my hope. So this right here, yeah, it's like a little grub. It's a little Ned rig grub. If you guys want some, or if you're just itching to buy some soft plastic, swing over to DadFishTackle.com. Use my code TFN, TomFrickNor10 for 10% off. Yo, Z-Man, that's not cool. That wire just shanks me. I don't know if you can see that right there. Ow. Am I bleeding? Yeah. Ow. That wasn't fun. All right, little tiny compact little rig. Took a couple, here we go, first cast with it. Oh my gosh. I thought, so I thought I just had a bite when it hit the water because that blade immediately started giving me feedback. Let's see if that's something that's gonna be consistent. Second cast with it. This is interesting. I should go through and fish it side by side with my Chatterbait Mini. So my initial right now, there's a ton of good feedback from that blade, but off of that other cast, I got hung up on a tiny bit of vegetation and the action completely stopped on it, which is, I mean, normal, right, for a chatterbait. Normal for anything fouling up a jig, or like that little blade on it. Huh. Oh. Okay, well, we got a fish. First fish. Oh man. I don't have a net today either. Yeah. First fish. Okay. Well, well, well. Chatterbait Mini Max. There we go. First fish on it. Wow. Right in the corner of the mouth right there. There we go. Cool. I am participating in a month-long online free tournament. So I'm going to give a quick measurement to our little friend right here. I suspect you to be about, I don't know, 15. Yeah. Not bad. Sweet. That's fish number one, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Sweet. Thank you, sir. That was cool. See ya. And blast off. Nice. Woo! All right. Interesting. So it's going to be interesting too because I got out a little bit later than I normally do. So I'm anticipating the bite to be a little bit more difficult than normal, than like an early morning bite. So we'll see. Woo! Nice. Give him 5. It seems to rip through grass pretty easy. There's gonna be some more sections that I'm going to that's gonna be pretty thick with some vegetation. So we'll see how it rips through that. My retrieve on it is, I mean, pretty steady. I'm gonna show you on this next cast. So this is about the speed that I'm retrieving. This is a 7.3 to 1 reel ratio, like gear ratio. And then every once in a while I'll go through and just with my, my handles, I'll adjust the speed of that chatterbait, that retrieve, just to give it like a little pop. And then I'll let it slide and slit. I'll kill the action on it. Maybe I'll speed it up for a couple. That's pretty much how I'm working this right now. Here we go. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see the action on that right there. So this is just straight out of the box. I did nothing to my skirt. Didn't trim it. Didn't do anything. This is just right out of the packaging. Tied it on and casting out. Is that another no? Yeah, it is. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. Dang it. Interesting. So these bites so far right now, I'm not feeling them take it. It's just my line changes direction and starts swimming off. But that was another fish right there. Water conditions, or like just everything, right? Water clarity, water temperature, the fishing conditions right now. It is supposed to be 95 degrees. The low last night was, I think, 67. So I'm guessing water temp is probably around, right now it's probably like 80. Real quick also, so my GoPro, I run it off of external power. And I also have a 256 gigabyte card in it. That's a fish. Also, so for today, I don't have a net. So, oh, Oh man, I thought he came off. I was like, no! He's not a happy fish. Really don't know how big you are. I just know that you're not very happy. You're not that big. Yeah, that's a good fish. Yeah, sweet. Oh man, you weren't hooked the best. Yeah, you were not hooked the best, but you were not going anywhere. Ta-da! Show the back camera. There we go. It's a good one. And nice little release. Thank you, sir. That was cool. Oh, sorry, my gloves on you. There you go. Heck yeah! Sweet. Give me 5. Wow. This blue on the head is actually really vibrant. I like it. It's got some flake in it. It's not just a solid blue. It's nice. It's like black and blue flake. It's nice. I am fishing this pretty quick. I typically fish my chatterbaits pretty quick. It's power fishing, cover a lot of water. And I mean, all those bites, they've hit within, I don't know, like a foot of where I've cast. So it's kind of like make a cast and it's either going to be pretty close to them or it's going to draw them, that vibration, and then they've hit it. Also, these fish really haven't been chasers. They've been like in the vegetation almost. Kind of like, is that a fish? Yeah. Oh no. Dang it. Dang it. I'm pretty frugal, so things like this, it costing $9. I'm like, ah man, it's kind of steep. And I mean, I'm also cheap, so it's like, can I find an alternative that costs half the amount? Or should I even buy this versus the normal chatterbait? Is this actually that special? Or it's like, what about the mini? I'm trying to get these cows as close to that vegetation, that kind of grassline as possible. And then as I'm retrieving out, just killing it randomly. See if a fish wants to go through and hit it on the paws or hit it on the sporadic little tut-tut. Know that as the sun gets higher and as the day goes on, this bite is going to be more difficult. I think last time I fished in the evening, I only got 2 fish. That's why. Because you're a small one. That's why you're a little difficult to catch. Because you're a tiny guy. Tiny bass. Huh. Were you the ones that were being sneaky and hitting it? Look at that. Wow. It's been a while since I've caught a baby bass like that. There we go. Tiny little fish. Good fish though. Fun little bite. Thank you, sir. See ya. Sweet! Alright, give him 5. Whoa! Whoa! Did you see that? That was a gar. Whoa! That would have been awkward. I don't have a net. Those little buggers, they ate the trailer. There we go. It's crazy. It's like you never know where your next fish is going to come from. So it's like, is there a fish over here? just randomly hanging out in the sun, but in vegetation. Yep. Oh, I lost him. No! Dang it. This is really nice too. So with this Mini Max, I can feel that blade vibrating when I'm retrieving it super slow. And I think that might not be something that the Mini does well. So I can still feel that blade's like dut, 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 dut when I'm retrieving super slow. And then also there's vegetation, and that's the end of where some current is blowing into. I think this stuff over here is like hyper shallow though, so I don't think there's gonna be a bass on this. Okay, sure. Prove me wrong. You're an angry one too, golly. Wow, you're a really angry one. Well, both of you. I think you're the biggest one of the day too. Ho ho ho! Nice. That was a cool little follower. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Last fish to end the video. Thank you for that. See ya. Haha! Game 5. I think I'm still more prone to use a Chatterbait Mini just because I can buy more of them, and Chatterbait Minis catch fish as well. I think the Mini is absolutely great bang for buck, and that's kind of where my spending is maximizing bang for buck. I just don't feel like spending that much money because I'm cheap. Now, I will say, knockoff Amazon chatterbaits versus a name brand Mini, or even like if you're trying to debate whether or not to go get some knockoff off of Amazon or Temu versus getting a jackhammer or even a Mini Max, get the name brand. What is that, a Gar? Just get tired. Whereas throwing this out, there's significantly less fatigue. Ooh. That was cool. Oh my gosh, that's a Gar. Oh no! What do I do with the Gar? Hello. Interesting. I don't know what it. Oh, here. Actually, I'm just gonna keep you right there. I'm gonna look for my bees. I do have little pliers. If I can get this in your mouth without you shanking me, golly, look at all those teeth. Then that'd be great. Let me go and let out some line. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is going to be. Please don't break my line. Golly, you have really, that's a lot of sharp teeth. This is not a way to hold a Gar for sure. This is the way I'm gonna hold a Gar right now. Oh man, wow, look at all those teeth. Golly, what the heck? Oh, and you, wow, that is a proper hook set too. I'm gonna have to retie this catch. Whoa, that is crazy. Okay, yep, I know better. I'm not sticking my hand anywhere near that. Golly, you ate that deep too, dude. Oh, yay! I'm not even gonna weigh you. I'm not gonna do anything with you except for let you go. I'm not trying to get some freaking giant needles in my face and my legs and stuff. Get one more picture of you. Oh man. Alright dude, thank you for not stabbing me. Oh. Oh my gosh, what a weird fish. Oh my goodness. Oh man, what a strange fish. That was cool though. That was a first. Dang, his teeth are sharp. Give him 5. Oh, finally caught a gar. That was my first official gar in the boat. All right, birdie. We're in a friendly competition now, so you can catch the first fish. It's like the pressure's on. Oh. There we go. I let that one sink. Sweet. Not a giant fish, but got another fish. Yeah, I just let that one sink down by that timber. Yeah! There we go. Little dude. Another fish though. Yep. I think you. Yeah. Barely hooked as well. There we go. We got another one, little one, but another fish in the boat. Thank you for that. See ya. Sweet! Give him 5. What they say, whenever your soft plastic starts acting up and gets torn up on your chatterbait, what do? Get a new one? No. Just turn it upside down. So it's one of those like, I'm gonna go through and let that sit and kind of swim through the vegetation rather than over it. See if there's any bass that are kind of, oh, like that one, if it's a bass. Sure is. Another green friend. Actually, I can just flip you, dude. There we go. Come here. Sick. Wow. Whew. Wow. That's another one. I don't know. Shoot. Performance might be with this Mini Max. This Mini Max is catching them. I mean, different sizes too, but catching them. I didn't see that. You see that? Golly, something definitely tried to eat you. Is that a gar? Good fish. See ya. Yee-hoo! Another one. Sweet. Give him 5. I mean, if today is an indicator of how effective this thing is, then you know what, maybe the proof is in the pudding, and maybe a Chatterbait Mini Max is worth it if it'll generate that many more fish. And I know when it comes down to like tournament fishing, numbers can be a really important thing. It's not good to put all eggs in one basket of let me land a good bag of 18-inch average fish. Normally it's a numbers game. Maybe the Mini Max is just that much more efficient at drawing in these fish compared to the original chatterbait and compared to a Chatterbait Mini. Maybe the proof is in the pudding. So I've gotten a lot of fish today, and I would say today's fishing conditions are pretty rough. Z-Man, big company. I think to some degree, what the heck? Where did you come from? You almost hit that like a top water, dude. I think that might be the biggest, yeah, that's the biggest fish of the day right there. I think. Might be heaviest fish of the day right there. That's a good one. Nice. Uh-oh. Where are you hooked? Ooh, got you in the back of the mouth and you're bleeding a little, so let me hurry up and get you unhooked. Sorry, sir. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I got you. Hold on. There we go. I can get you back in. There you go. Well, you guys saw that one, right? I saw that one. Even 5. It's crazy to think too. Can you believe it? This exact body of water I've skunked in. Like, big time skunk. I started this earlier, like I was mentioning. Z-Man is a reputable company, so surely they're not like Apple, where it's like, all right, all of these different chatterbaits, they're all good for various reasons. Not like, this is iPhone 14 and this is the 15. What did you do? I flip-flopped the wide angle and the normal rear-facing camera. Here's another random behind-the-scenes thoughts behind me. This morning, before I even started loading up, I was looking at the time and I was like, man, I kind of don't even feel like going now. Which is crazy, right? Crazy to think. You're like, what? What do you mean you don't even feel like going now? Like, you're going fishing. I don't know, I'm weird. It's like, whenever I have a plan, like, I like things to go according to plan, and then if things kind of go right, and I'm like, ah, dang it, I'll just do it later. Alright, start making my way back. Maybe we'll catch one more. This is kind of the tail end of that happy bite window though. What'd you guys do if the sky opened up right now? How wild would that be? It just tore open like a veil. That would be crazy. You're like, whoa, it's happening. Clouds are so fake. Such huge blobs of stuff, but then like flying through them, they're so fake. Can't hold a cloud. Can't do anything really with a cloud. Can't. Oh, the sun's out. Oh. Alrighty. No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir. Nice. Hey, shook it. All right. Here's what I wanted to Here's what I wanted to test. By no means is this a big fish, right? But this is what I wanted to test. There we go. Showing rear camera, 2-hand hold, in case I do land a big fish. And with that, thank you, sir. See ya. Woo-wee! In 5. So this thing, this Chatterbait Mini Max in black and white, 3/8 ounce. Is it worth it? Is it worth the hype? Say, you know what? If it's in your budget, yes. If it's in your budget and you also are not prone to losing lures really easy, like, yay, I just got a brand new lure. First cast, oh no, I lost it. Then yes, worth the hype. If it's not in your budget, or if you're trying to be more budget conscious, get a mini. I'm gonna buy this, so I don't go overboard and end up in debt. In case you guys, what is that? That's a good fish. That's the biggest fish of the day right there. Wow. That's the biggest fish of the day right there. That's a good one. Hold on there, Mr. Wiggle McWiggleson. Whoa. Don't want to lose that. There we go. Good fish. Thank you for that. That was cool. See ya. Oh, that was sweet. 5. Yeah, that is I think that's a great note to end on. That also, that doesn't make sense. Why were you there? It's like direct sunlight, not super heavy vegetation. Why were you there? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this thing right here. I mean, I banged it on some docks and banged it on some other stuff. There you go, that's kind of the chipping of it. It's not very fun because that is a beautiful blue, but it didn't chip too bad. Of course, with the little upside down, he calls it a dad shad. Chatterbait Mini Max. I like it, I'm a fan. I might pick up some more. Not now, maybe in a couple checks. Not that they're crazy expensive. Don't get me wrong, they're not crazy expensive. I'm just crazy cheap. And I say that while I'm in this old town, right? I say that while I'm in a pedal kayak. It takes me a long time to go through and justify purchases. Like I have to really like it to spend my money on it. And lures is one of those touchy things because anytime I cast it out into the water, I'm taking a risk of losing it. So it's like, all right, is it worth the cost, or should I get something cheaper and have just bulk of it? So if or when I lose it, not as much of a hit, not a big deal. I just tie another one on. And I mean, heck, it put fish in the boat today, big time. So I mean, like I mentioned earlier, proof is probably in the pudding. But thank you for spending time with me out here on the water. I appreciate it. It looks like that'll be it for this one. I hope that you are able to go fishing, and if you are fishing, I hope that you're able to catch a big one. And I'll catch you on the next one. God is good. Y'all be blessed. Remember, live the dream. Later.